Goldberg's back. His last ever time he's coming back. And I think he's come back for a reason. I don't think this reason's just Goldberg's going to have his last ever match. I think this is to get someone out of the history books. As things stand right now, Vince McMahon is the oldest world champion at the age of 54. Goldberg's 58. If he takes the title, Vince McMahon is gone from the history books.
I didn't know that. That is wow. You know what? That is really interesting. And they've done the same with Ric Flair, right? With the John Cena thing with the championships.
Yeah.
Now to get Vince away out of the history books from the WWE, that makes so much sense now. And
they took the belt off Jey Uso for a reason.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. And put it on Gunther. So how do you see it then? He beats, because obviously it's his last match, right? Does he beat Gunther and then as Rollins cashes in? Is that how you see it?
That's how it'd have to be, isn't it? So it'd have to be.
Or can you just vacate it and they have a tournament?
Could do, but would you want your champion to retire with the belt, especially Goldberg?
I don't really want Goldberg to retire with
no
the championship. But at the same time, the winner of the King of the Ring gets an opportunity at the championship at SummerSlam. So do they have a tournament to put the title on somebody to go against the winner of the King of the Ring at SummerSlam? Or do they do the winner of a tournament goes against the winner of the King of the Ring for the title at SummerSlam?
It's a mess, isn't it? It's a mess. Yeah. Because let's put it this way. If that is to happen, Goldberg, well, the good thing about Seth Rollins is he's got Reed and Breaker who can do all of it for him, and then he can just come out and get the win. So it keeps Goldberg strong. But to keep Goldberg strong, don't you harm Gunther?
Yeah, because he becomes a transitional champion of a couple of weeks, right? He beat Uso a couple of weeks back. I can see why they didn't want to do Goldberg and Jey Uso, but that could have made more sense because Goldberg took on Roman Reigns when Roman was the tribal chief and the bloodline interfered in that. So it could have made more sense. But then the Gunther thing started with recently. But yeah, it does make Gunther. I thought he was weak enough tapping out to Jey Uso at WrestleMania. Yeah. If he then loses to Goldberg in under 3 minutes, which he's not, the match ain't going to be a 25-minute catch-as-catch-can clinic, let's be honest. So he makes him look really weak. Although Goldberg did beat Lesnar in 75 seconds.
Yeah, I just don't know where this goes. I am lost with this because part of me thinks Goldberg's going to win the belt, but he can't leave with it. So it has to be Rollins, which then ruins my John Cena theories. So I don't see. I'm really. This is one where I'm going to tune in and I'm really excited to see where it goes because I'm not sure what the way out is. Or is the way out? Oh, no, it can't be. I was going to say, is the way out that Rollins interjects during the match because then Vince McMahon's still the oldest ever world champion.
Yeah, he has to walk. He'll have to at least have that title for 30 seconds to a minute for him to knock Vince McMahon off that perch.
And then let's say Rollins interjects himself, Goldberg pins Rollins to protect Gunther. How do you then get the belt off of Goldberg?
And they'll have to come out and do a big thing where Braun and Bronson have to come out and literally just like hit Goldberg with everything. And maybe even hit Gunther with everything as well. So Gunther can't do anything to try and prevent it from happening, I suppose. That's the only way to do it. But that point is an amazing point. I did not know that. So that's an incredible bit of news there that Vince was the oldest WWE champion at one point. That's incredible.
Told you it's messy. It's probably the messiest I've ever seen a title match because the possible... I mean, we may even just be overthinking this completely and Gunther's just going to beat him clean and it's Gunther's moment to get over and shine because that'd be a big win. Retiring Goldberg.
Yeah.
His favorite ever wrestler, don't forget. Remember the the promo he said to Bret Hart? So, going against his childhood hero. So we may be overthinking it and just Gunther's going to beat him clean and they'll deal with that problem another day.
Maybe. I don't think so.
No. Well, especially now you've heard that bit of revelation. Guys, comment section for this. How do you see it playing out? Someone's got to be right. I don't know is my honest answer. I've got about 7 different outcomes. One of you is going to be right. Let us know in the comment section. We'll see when we play it back who got it right. How does this match end? Catch you soon.